Only major whales can move the market like this and set new all-time highs. Why not talk about 150 as the next level? Money has always existed and will continue to exist. But of course, crypto will be increasingly in demand, not only as a means of payment and so on, but also naturally as a trading instrument.
Anton, Bitcoin is breaking through its all-time high of $109,000. What, in your opinion, is driving this growth?
Undoubtedly, this indicates a persistent, or I would even say increasing growing demand from institutional investors. Only major whales can move the market like this and set new all-time highs. And I think we won't stop here.
Anton, can we expect Bitcoin to reach $200,000 by the end of 2025, or possibly even more?
Certainly, if you look back, there was a time when 50,000 was considered unrealistic. I mean, as a kind of psychological level. Then 100,000 seemed unrealistic, and it was reached, and quite quickly at that. Although, of course, there were certain incentives for this. I mean, Trump's presidential campaign and all his pre-election promises talks about crypto reserves and so on. But nevertheless, this fundamentally changed the situation for cryptocurrencies at a core fundamental level. And so why not talk about 150 as the next level and then 200,000? And certainly the limited issuance, the limited amount of Bitcoin that can be mined, as is well known, is without a doubt a strong factor driving its price growth.
Anton, we know that you trade both in the cryptocurrency market and on the Forex market. In your view, what are the key differences between these two areas?
Well, I would say this is a traditional distinction because Forex is more influenced by fundamental factors as well as technical factors. I mean, technical analysis. But nevertheless, the crypto market is also evolving in this direction. The only thing is that here it's hardly possible to note any particular influence of fundamental factors. I mean, macroeconomic indicators or say geopolitical ones. Usually, as we've seen in recent months, the main influence comes primarily from statements made by officials. These are from the EU, from various countries, and first and foremost, of course, from Trump regarding the creation of crypto reserves. This is quite a significant difference because, well, it's clear that the creation of a crypto reserve in Bitcoin doesn't affect the Forex market in any way. And an interest rate hike has rather limited impact on the dynamics of cryptocurrencies.
Anton, do you think it's possible that the traditional currency market, Forex, could disappear, giving way entirely to cryptocurrencies?
In my opinion, this is quite a bold and in some sense a rather fantastical scenario right now because fiat currency, well, even in the long term, is unlikely to disappear anywhere. Money has always existed and will continue to exist. But of course, cryptocurrencies can significantly push fiat currencies aside.
Anton, what DeFi projects are being showcased at the event? Do you see the emergence of new approaches or integrations with traditional finance?
Well, first of all, as I've already mentioned, in my opinion, a rather interesting development is the emergence of a banking system based on blockchain, which integrates with the traditional banking system. And this is quite a significant step forward.
Anton, does it feel like institutional investors are becoming more active, or is the crypto market still mostly in the hands of retail traders?
I think it's already too late to talk about any feelings or impressions. The feelings have long since passed, and they have grown into a firm conviction that this is like a snowball effect. The participation of institutional investors in the crypto market is, I'll say it again, a snowball that will grow to some, well, fantastic proportions, and crypto will be increasingly in demand, not only as a means of payment and so on, but also naturally as a trading instrument.